Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don and I have a gift request from none other than G-Dubs Woodruff for the possum, George Jones. And so thank you for the gift and request, G-Dubs. And the box that you sent me, I have it here in the hotel room, but I'll open it. I think I'm going to do an unboxing on camera when I get back to Nashville. The wedding is over. Today's a travel day, tomorrow's a travel day, and all that stuff. But I could get this one done, the possum, and because it is, how did you word it? You said, "Oh, this is for Mason Treadway." So from G-Dubs to Mason Treadway and everybody else, we've got the possum's Old Frank. I don't think I know this one. I might. I don't know, the title sounds familiar, but I may not have heard it. And if you're new to the channel, I didn't grow up on country, and there are tens of thousands of songs, hundreds of thousands of songs that have been put out in the last 50 years. All right, here we go, guys. It's gonna rip our heart out.
She was just 17, but she was all woman when old Frank slipped the ring on her hand. My God, he was wealthy, owned half of the county, but he'd never see 60 again.
Oh.
After 10 years of heaven and long nights of love, his old heart couldn't keep up the pace. But friends, you can bet that he had no regrets. Old Frank ran one hell of a race. She cried all the way to the chapel, like she really cared for old Frank. She cried all the way to the grave where he lay. Then she smiled all the way to the bank.
I knew it. There's so much wrong
He
in
had
this.
bought her big diamonds and long limousines as she taught him what happiness meant. Lord, he spent a fortune on his prized possession, and to him she was worth every cent. Now old Frank is gone, and the whole town's still talking. They say what she did's a disgrace. There are many who think that she killed poor old Frank, but he died with a smile on his face. She cried all the way to the chapel, like she really cared for old Frank. She cried all the way to the grave where he lay. Then she smiled all the way to the bank.
There's a lot going on
She
here.
cried all the way to the grave where he lay. Then she smiled all the way to the bank.
That age difference is frightening. He was just about 60. He was like 50, yeah, 40 years older than she was. What? She was 17, say he was 57. And that we look at and we're like, that ain't right. And to me, it's just, but she knew what she wanted. And now 10 years later, he's dead and she inherited everything. So she's 27. So she's got another, 60 or 70 years of life left in her, and she's set for life. So do I judge it? No. Do I think it's odd? Yes. Do I think it's wrong of Frank? Yes, but he lived how he wanted. He was obviously wealthy, so in some capacity, he got after it. And if it seemed like he owned half the county, another way of saying super wealthy, that means he was a go-getter. And he was going to live life on his terms. We say that's ethically wrong, morally wrong. People judged him. That's what was said in the song, too. But she smiled all the way to the bank. She put her time in knowing he'd be dead at some point. But he died, well, by today's standards, relatively young, 77. We say if somebody dies in their 60s, they really died young now. But in their 70s, it's like, oh yeah, it's still pretty young. But maybe when this song came out about 30 years ago or so, it sounded like it wasn't that way. But what a song. I like G-Dubs. I love how there was this. I didn't see it coming, of course. I had no way of knowing. So, all right, I'm going to rate this one. I like the instrumentation on this, but I mean, how does George Jones get away with singing everything that sounds good? Who has that? That's why Waylon said if you put all the country singers in a room or they had to say who they wanted to sound like, they'd all say George Jones. All right, I'm going to rate this one, and it's a 9.0. I don't rate songs based on ethics. I rate them based on intrigue, creativity, how it was sung. Instrumentation in this was pretty simple, but the storyline, it was a fairly simple one too, but it was ballsy to do. So there you go. Mason, G-Dubs yet again has honored you with a song, has honored us all with a song, me included. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. And keep rocking the country.
After 10 years of heaven and long nights of love, his old heart couldn't keep up the pace. But friends, you can bet that he had no regrets. Old Frank ran one hell of a race. She cried all the way to the chapel, like she really cared for old Frank. She cried all the way to the grave where he lay. Then she smiled all the way to the bank.